I will resign.
To offer my resignation.
I am resigning.
The last UK Prime Minister to serve the whole parliamentary cycle was David Cameron, who was elected in 2010 and stayed in power until 2015. But every single Prime Minister that has come after him has resigned prematurely. So why is the UK struggling to keep one Prime Minister in power for the whole 5 years? In 2015, David Cameron got re-elected for a second term, and in 2016, he called for the Brexit referendum partly because he thought that the Remain option would win and solve the issue, but instead, the Leave option won. And so because he lost this referendum and was starting to propose sweeping austerity cuts to the public service, Cameron started to lose a lot of popularity, and so he eventually resigned. Before 2016, UK politicians disagreed on issues like taxes and welfare, but they generally agreed that the UK would be democratic, would remain in NATO, and that its economic future was tied to globalization. But Brexit messed this up, because after Brexit, the direction of the country was less agreed on by the leaders. Whether or not it would be European or independent, open to immigration or more restrictive, or the economy would be globalized or protectionist became heavily debated on in Parliament. And there was no easy compromise that could be reached here like they did for taxes because of the fact that these issues were very nuanced, but also there was a lot of polarizing opinions within Parliament as well as within the countries themselves. In the US, if a president is unpopular, they still do get to remain in power until the next election cycle. But in the UK, the MPs choose. If they think that this leader is hurting their chances of winning in the next election, they can hold a vote of confidence and replace them. That means that the prime ministers have to have a very good reputation because they not only have to appease the voters by the next election cycle, they also have to make their MPs happy every single day. Problems caused by Brexit are different for every country, and the extent to which they have harmed each country is also different. But unfortunately, voters do want very quick solutions to the problems that take years to solve. And back then, if you wanted to criticize a leader, it had to be done through things like newspapers. But now, with the access to social media, now with every single mistake, these UK politicians become a meme. They start to trend online and they dominate headlines. And there's a lot more discourse that happens online that ruins their reputation.
I am a fighter and not a quitter. That I am resigning as leader of the Conservative Party. Well, there haven't been as many starter homes as we would have liked.
How many did you build?
I don't have the exact numbers for you.
Well, it's easy to remember. It's zero. You built none.
This is so awkward.
I, conference, rebelled.
Because of this, political careers are rising and falling way faster than they used to. Now, while this problem has a lot to do with Brexit, the UK's revolving door of prime ministers is also a symptom of a broader problem faced by modern-day democracies, where voters want quick results, political systems struggle to give those quick results and appease their voters, and governments have to face more complex issues.